like to introduce Roscoe Tanner. Feels like coming home to me, because I did go to Stanford. Way back before Stanford won every NCAA. What I would do now. I guess the girls are doing pretty well out there this week, playing in the NCAA for the women's team championship. So it's exciting to see how well what they're doing. Not only in tennis, but in everything in the Bay Area. But at any rate, serve is unique in sports because before you hit a serve, you are in total control. Nothing can happen. It's a little bit like when a quarterback comes up to a line in football. Until he calls the play, nobody can do anything. They can do all kinds of jockeying around, doing motion. People can be moving all over the place. But until you hit the serve, the other guy can't do anything. Now, Fred Perry once told me, that gives you a unique opportunity. You control everything, so you get to pick where you want to hit it. The other guy has to react to you totally. Now, once you've done that, then everybody reacts to everybody. You don't have to react to the game. Serve is not that way. Also, you get a free shot. If you miss your first serve, you get to hit another one. From the same place. To the same place with no penalty. It's different for every person. So what we're going to do is have you come out, and we'll show you where you're from. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out.
Yeah, all right.
He's going to show it at first. Then we'll go, and we'll have everybody come out. Now, any other questions? Yeah. How tight do you grip the racket? Just grip it tight enough so you don't lose it. All right, you don't walk around. One of the things that people have a tendency to do, they'll walk around and grip it tight all the time. And they wonder why their arms tight. So quite frankly, what you should do, I try to hold the racket in the wrong hand most of the time. And then during a point, I'm real loose with the pin, right as you get ready to hit the ball, you can grip it tight. And on the serve, if you hold it in a real lock sort of grip, then you can't move. So the real power on the serve comes from these three fingers. Yeah, that gives us no. So long as someone here that other referee. Yes. Depends on what serve I'm hitting. If I'm hitting a 20-second serve, it's identical. Okay, now, to show you where her spot is, we're all going to learn exactly where your spot is. Okay, now, step up. This is the baseline. Okay, now you're going to hit an imaginary serve straight in him. Let's see what you hit. What about getting sideways to where you hit it? Aha! Okay, now, go ahead and do your serve. All right, now, here it is. Here, this really well. This got to right here. That's right where you want to meet the ball, right? You know. That's your racket. That's the spot. Now, we're very fortunate that you're using a head racket. Symbol in there, and the little dot is where you're supposed to concentrate. It's a good thing you have one right now. That's like a picture. All right, congratulations. Okay. This is the spot where you want to toss it. Okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Start keeping that little symbol. Okay. So, you want to toss it right to there. Now, take the racket away. That spot will stay. See? There it is again. There it is again. All right, now we're not serving. So I'm taking the racket away. Here's your spot, right? Here's my finger. Toss it to my hand. So I'll just try to make it stop right in my hand. Okay, now, see, you're pretty casual. What if I told you I'd give you a new car? Put it in my hand. Take a whole other concept. Form. Now, see, you'll do whatever it takes. Or your brain all of a sudden took a different shift. Not tennis anymore. This is serious. Right? So that's what you want to think about it is. This is not a service. No part of the service function. I'm just doing the body service. So you just take a thought right in the spot. So now, step up to one. Sideways. Sideways to one. All right. Now, toss it to my hand 3 times. Okay. Let's see if we get 3 in a row. Remember, you're trying to be as accurate as possible. So if you were actually going to throw a dart at the bullseye, would you throw it like this? You mean you might not just toss it like that. You lean towards it. So go ahead, do what you can. There. See what happens? You get accurate. Because now you're thinking about the target. Toss it again. See what happens? Go in a row.
Give me a card.
3 in a row. 4 in a row. Oh. Consistency. That's what the toss is all about. Okay, let's have everybody come out here. Okay, everybody, we've got rackets out here for you to use. You need to spread out. Everybody is going to swing a serve. Some people can be up here. Come on up. Some people are going to get hit back there. Spread out so you don't hit each other. You move over there. It doesn't have to be in the green part. You can be in the brown part. Let's see what can happen. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is do about 10 imaginary serves. Just at your own pace. Step up, hit an imaginary serve. Do about 10 in a row. Imaginary ball. Every one of you is kind of going like this. You're watching to see if I'm looking. And you're going. Look up at the imaginary ball and hit it. See, look at it. Isn't it nice and easy? Every serve is an ace. I think I didn't get it back, did he? Huh? Did she? No, it's an ace. Isn't serving a piece of cake? This is serving. Keep going, do about 4 more. This is what's happening. Every one of you is developing a very good serve. Notice you haven't hit a ball, but your serve is getting better. Because the motion is getting better. You know why? Because you're realizing that, hey, the ball can't mess me up. I can't tell if it's in or out. So what happens is the first couple of serves that you hit, start up and you stop, and then you go again. Right? But then you realize, hey, there's no weight. There's no reason to pause. There's no ball. The ball can't mess you up. So you go, well, maybe I'll just go ahead and do it without any issues. So all of a sudden you start going all in one piece, which means it's not natural to pause. It's not natural to wait. So what you start doing is you start doing what's convenient to you. What that means is that you all can do my serve. All you have to do what she did, went with the toss. Went back over there. No! But you do what she did with the toss because she was able to place it in the same place 4 times in a row. That means she can do my serve. But that's because we gave her a target and she learned it. So that's what all of y'all are going to do right now. Now, take your racket and do what she did. Stop the motion, bring the racket, and stop the racket right where you think it needs to go. Now, look up at the racket and see if it will go in. Okay? Yes, look up at your racket. This is the time that you get to learn where you want to toss the ball. That's it. Look up at your racket. Okay, everybody knows where that spot is now? Okay, this is the tough part. Set the racket down where you are, so you know where your spot is. You come up and get one ball. That's it. Quick now. All right, run all over each other. Okay, everybody go back to the racket. Whatever one you set down, go back where it was. See which one somebody else doesn't pick up. All right, now, leave those rackets. Let's put the rackets back down on the ground. Okay, now, everybody, get sideways in that position where you were as your turn. Let's toss the ball up and make it stop where the racket was. In other words, we're not serving, you don't have a racket. Right? So let's make the toss go where the racket was. So it's not a service toss, we're just tossing balls. This should make it easy. There you go. Now we're going to find out who really knows. We got 8 balls there. Oh, everybody's dropping balls. So now we're going to find out. Okay, does everybody think that they've got it? People over there are snickering. They're saying, hey, look at this toss. You guys think you got it right in front of the racket? Don't worry. The racket was right there. Is that ball stopping in front of your racket? You think so? There you go. That's a hard deal. All right, pick up your racket. Now, don't swing. This goes Mallory. That's why you don't ball there. All right, don't swing. Very important. Very, very important. Put your racket up. Now, toss the ball in front of that and make it stop. Somebody shrunk those rackets. While they were on the ground, somebody made them smaller. It's incredible how small they got. Now, here's what it amounts to. Your racket is right here. Both your arms are about the same length. That's how far you have to toss the ball. About 18 feet. You can do this fairly accurately. Okay? It's not easy because it's with your wrong hand, so why not make it as easy as you can? The shorter the toss, the better. But it has to go at least as long as the racket is. You've got to make it reach where the strings are. But it doesn't have to go any farther. People talk about Ivan Lendl. And they say that he throws it way up in the air. Well, I played doubles with Lendl back in 1977 or 8. We were playing in Memphis. We were playing against Vancouver and McMillan, and he was having trouble serving. He couldn't serve at all, but he had an incredible overhead. I was in the locker room with him, and I said, hey, why don't you just cross the ball up and create an overhead and serve it and hit it to the service box? Now you think about what he's doing. He creates a lob. That's what he does. And gives himself an overhead that he hits the service box. Now Tony Roach, his coach, has made him lower the toss about 5 feet so that he can serve and volley. 5 feet is a lot of drop. But that's the way he got his confidence in the serve. Now, other people will say to me, Roscoe, my arm doesn't move that fast. I can't do it. I had one guy who was 75 years old follow me around for about 45 minutes we playing Courtside. So I stopped and I said, let's just do it once. So, steps up. He hit it about that hard. He goes, you know what? That's the best serve I've ever hit in my life. He goes, now that's really great. Now, I thought I was done with it. For 45 minutes, he followed me around telling me how good it was. So, it worked. The fact of the matter is, as long as you put the ball in the same place, you gain the confidence, keep your arm going, and then your serve is good. But what you have to do, you have to gain confidence in the toss, and then you can do it. It's not easy. So I'm not saying it's something simple, but it's easier than the other way of serving, throwing it up and taking it back. So now let's have everybody get back over here in line. Why don't we have a couple of lines? Let's have everybody, here we go, quick. Right, you can be first on this side. You're right here. Well, you be first on that side. Now, if everybody gets back here behind me. What I want you to do, keep it moving a little bit faster. I'm going to have you hit. We're going to have everybody hit back up. We've got to back up because I don't want anybody getting hit. Okay? Let's back up. Back up a little farther. I want you to hit one ball. Go pick up that one ball, come back, put it in the basket, get to the other line. We'll keep it going. Okay? And if I'm talking to this person, it doesn't matter. Okay, you serve your hat off. That's right, you're warming up a little bit. In your day, this is going to be a tough day to serve. Particularly when you throw it up high. Okay. There you go. But now, you know what? Your arm's sore, right? Huh? Your racket's going down the way and you're staying still. You're making it harder on your arm. So, if you hit it, you're just with it, take stress off your arm. I'm not saying that's what hurt it, but it will help. Okay, also, we're putting some hats out there. Anybody that hits the hat, particularly while they're moving, gets one. Watch them. There's like little people talking over there. Be careful when you run forward across the court. You got barragers here. Try to put it a little bit more in front. Go ahead and hit Larry. I want to see it. Oh, man. But you know what happened? See there? You crossed it up. Started right here. Right there. Go back to the front. All right. Now we're going to find out what kind of balance you have. Whoa. Whoa. Almost. Okay. Keep your head up, though. Don't let your head fall down. Anybody can hit that hat that's going into the net gets the prize. Yeah, you tried. Don't worry about the wind. 3 times. That's it. That's the magic number. Whoa, look at these hats. I think it's really working good, Larry. Yeah. Hey, you should have ran. Oh, man, you hit where the hat used to be. That's it. Get him. Oh, you were robbed. Here we go. Now let's put the tosses up right in front. I'm letting everybody warm up. I'm being nice the first time through. But I'm going to get mean. Be careful running across the front. Just because you think you don't have to run so far. Get him. Oh, honey. Almost. Here we go. Not a bad serve. Not a great serve. Anybody that can hit George Taylor gets him. Oh, good let serve. Do that up too high. You get a hat. You go World Team Cup hat. Oh. It's not easy to hit those hats on the move like that. Good serve. Didn't hit a hat. But I'll tell you what, it would be better a little bit more out here so that when you're full, it extends into the court. very good to stand straight forward like that. Now, tell you what, let's get you another ball. Get one more. Oh, you already did. You were going to pick it up, were you? Fine. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, instead of standing this way, you see what happens when you stand this way, you go to hit it. Where's the ball? You go that way. Hey, that's where you missed. Bingo. So, let's turn this way. Then, swing through right at the hat. Of course, probably a problem with the racket you're using, but that's all right. There you go. See? Better, huh? Sideways is better. Okay, you're up. Oh, man, if you run, oh boy, don't run across the court. Everybody, when they serve, goes that away. Just get ready to hit you. You're all right, though. You would have been looking good with the ball inside. Bad. Now, it's a little harder with the W in your racket. Yeah, well, it's a little harder with a W in your racket instead of a head. Yeah, I would get a head racket. Yeah, I get rid of this thing. Can't serve it. So you want to put it right? See? That's better. That was in, by the way. Yeah, okay.